Good evening, everyone. I'm Staff Sergeant Kenneth Seymour. I'm the 49th Missile Defense Battalion Communications Chief, stationed at Fort Greely, Alaska. As Americans, we must defend ourselves. We can do this by supporting our nation's missile defense program. Missile defense started in the late 1950s with the Nike Zeus program. This was designed to defend the United States against a missile launch from the Soviet Union. Since then, missile defense has gone through 5 different programs or initiatives, bringing us to our current program, which is the National Missile Defense Program. 19 other countries besides the United States have successful missile capabilities. Countries like Iran, Iraq, North Korea, and many other poor, unstable countries are currently developing their missile technology. Now we must keep in mind when we talk about those other poor, unstable countries that once one country has a successful system, the probability of them selling that technology is very high. So as Americans, we must be prepared that one day any country could have a successful missile technology. Now once this country gets this missile technology, it'll be very easy for them to adapt it to their needs by adding anything from nuclear, chemical, or biological types of accessories to their missiles. North Korea is constantly testing their unpredictable, unstable missile technology. They've been doing this since roughly 1993. Their latest test being on July 4th of 2009. On that day they tested several short-range missiles, which most of them fell into the Sea of Japan. However, they also tested long-range missiles. These missiles may have the capability to hit places like Seattle, San Francisco, Denver, or even Chicago. The United States currently has a layered defense system which has weapons in place to intercept the threat in all phases of flight, which is the boost, mid-course, and terminal phase. The system also uses an array of communication sensors and or links in order to accurately detect and destroy a missile threat to the United States. The current system is constantly being tested in realistic scenarios with real missile launches for a target vehicle and a real missile launch for an interceptor vehicle. In closing, I'd like you to all think back to how you felt on the morning of September 11th. Most of us, like myself, were in a complete state of disbelief. That is why we must support our nation's missile defense program. The missile defense system will help keep Americans from waking up to a missile attack and feeling how they felt on that September morning. Americans have been caught off guard twice in recent history, with the first was on December 7th, 1941, with the attacks on Pearl Harbor. And the second were the terrorist attacks that occurred on September 11th, 2001. As Americans, we must never let our guard down. Missile defense is our nation's guard, and it must be supported. Thank you, and have a good evening.